In our monthly checkup, we're talking about heart health, the importance of prevention and awareness, and the new term, heart age. Heart disease is the second leading cause of death for both men and women in New Hampshire, accounting for almost 1,445 deaths in 2014. New Hampshire State Epidemiologist Dr. Benjamin Chan joins us now. Thanks for being here, Dr. Chan.
My pleasure.
We appreciate it. Start off just by refreshing us on what heart disease is precisely.
Yeah, so heart disease is a general term. It refers to a number of different conditions that affect the heart. Most commonly, people talk about heart disease in relation to what we call coronary artery disease, which is a disease of the coronary arteries that supply blood to the heart muscle. So these arteries can thicken, they can build up plaque and have decreased blood flow to the heart and can cause the heart not to work very well and can cause heart attacks.
What's this new term, heart age? I'm guessing this is perhaps, I may be 35, but because I've been stressed out, my heart might be 65 or something like that. That might be extreme, huh?
That's right. Heart age is another way of talking about someone's risk factor for heart disease and heart attacks. Most of the time, people's heart age is older than their chronological age, and it essentially refers to the age of the heart and the blood vessels because of individual risk factors. So individual risk factors can include a variety of things: medical conditions, lifestyle changes. So for example, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol are all medical conditions that contribute to and increase the risk for heart disease. Lifestyle factors such as tobacco smoking, obesity and being overweight, being inactive, having poor diet, these are all factors, lifestyle factors that can affect the risk of heart disease. So, anybody can change these risk factors. It's not too late to start.
If someone's watching at home, what's the number one most important thing they could do to help prevent heart disease?
So one of the primary things that people should do is to learn about their risk factors. They can go online to the CDC website. They actually have a heart age calculator that people can play with and plug some numbers into. People can talk to their doctors about what their risk factors are. And I think importantly, they can make decisions about what the one or two most important risk factors are in their life that they feel they're able to and are ready to change. So for example, if somebody's overweight or if they're obese, they can talk about diet and exercise. If they have high blood pressure, focusing on getting those blood pressure numbers within range, eating low sodium diets. If they're smoking tobacco, they can seek assistance for tobacco cessation. We have a quit line in New Hampshire that people can call. Diabetes is a huge risk factor. People can look at getting their sugars and their A1C levels under control.
All right. And of course, if those symptoms start to arise in the form of pain and whatnot, it's time to call the doctor.
That's right. And, if they need immediate assistance, they should call 911. Otherwise, if they have health concerns, they can call their doctor.
All right. Dr. Benjamin Chan, State Epidemiologist, thanks so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And we will be right back.